All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Xposure Runs, the podcast. I'm your host, Mustafa. We are on location. We are beginning our state title world tour, if you will, or Illinois tour. And we're starting with the Class 8 4A back-to-back state champions, Prairie Hills Middle School. What's up, fellas?
What's up?
All right, first up, we have Romel Poindexter, 8th grade.
What up?
What's up?
What up?
You nervous?
Nah.
You look like you're a little nervous.
Nah.
You sure?
Yeah.
What's your most, what class you get nervous in the most?
Science.
Science?
Science.
Okay, that's cool. Who's your science teacher?
Miss McGill.
She a good teacher?
She all right teacher.
Scale of 1 to 10.
5.
Damn. She that bad?
Yes. Yes.
She hard?
Yes.
Her class hard?
Yeah. No, she just be doing the most.
She gonna see this too. And so she probably gonna take some points off on the next quiz or test. When your next quiz or test?
I don't know.
Yeah, she definitely taking points off. What's her name?
Miss McGill.
Miss McGill?
Miss McGill.
Take some points off, Miss McGill.
That's how you feel?
Yeah, that's definitely how I feel. All right, first question for you. How does it feel being a back-to-back state champ?
It feels good. It's a good accomplishment that we won state. Again, we came out here and we just stand on business with them and won. But it feels real good just to win state.
All right, you guys went 27-1. Tough loss that you had throughout the season. Was the goal to try to go undefeated? And if it was, what was the downfall? Why did you guys lose that one game?
The downfall of that game was that it was just no defense play. No, it was defense. It was just like there was no good plays being run. Then they was always backcourt. It was one person not always down the court. So yeah, that was the one loss. But the plan was to be undefeated.
That was the plan.
Yeah.
Well, so would you rather be undefeated or would you rather be back-to-back state champ?
Back-to-back state champ.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, me too. Give me your best impression of Coach Scooter.
Stop playing around in practice.
You gotta do his voice.
I don't know how to do his voice.
You don't know how to do his voice?
No.
Scooter got a unique voice. You gotta do his voice.
I can't do his voice. I can't do his voice.
All right. Well, what's something that he would normally say? Give me your best impression.
Stop playing around.
Y'all be playing a lot?
Yeah, we do play a lot. He'd be like, stop playing around a lot.
Y'all be making him mad? Do y'all play more in practice or like more during games?
Both.
Both?
Both.
I mean, but y'all back-to-back state champs, so like something, Coach Scooter got to give something up, right?
I probably say it'd be practice. We play a lot.
Y'all play a lot in practice?
Yeah.
I mean, but y'all getting the job done clearly. How does it be like? How does being a state champ prepare you for high school for the next level? What do you think that accomplishment is doing for you to prepare you for the next level of high school?
I guess work harder and get more work in, but it proves that we were ready and we were just ready to go out there. And I feel like I'm ready to go out there.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to show. I'm ready to show them.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to show them what I'm made for.
Okay. Do you have a high school selected?
Yeah.
Where you going?
Hillcrest.
You in Hillcrest? Oh, okay. We know Coach Houston up there. Mm-hmm. We're gonna make a phone call for you and tell Coach Houston that you're ready. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Before I let you go, I want you to talk about your family. What they mean to you, how they motivate you. Give a shout out to your family.
Shout out to my family. They mean so much to me. They motivate me every day before I leave the house and practice, and they tell me have a good game before I walk out the house.
All right. And before you go, give yourself a future message. What you want to tell yourself?
To my future self, work hard, stay hard, be focused, and don't give up too easy.
Okay. Appreciate you stopping by. Thank you. All right, we back with another member of the back-to-back 8-4A. I'm going to say that every time, louder and louder. We back with the next member of the back-to-back state champ team. We have Trayvon Shepard. How you doing, sir?
Good, and you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. Our last guest didn't ask how I was, but I appreciate you asking. Who's your favorite teacher at Prairie Hills?
Miss Taylor.
Miss Taylor? What she teach?
Math.
We got another math guy. Math, I don't like math at all.
I do.
What's your favorite math subject? What is it for? You in 8th grade, right? Mm-hmm. What they teach in 8th grade? Geometry? Is it geometry? Yeah, that was my worst one. Geometry and Algebra 1. Yeah.
Algebra 1 is my favorite.
That's your favorite? Okay. All right, cool. Tell us, how does it feel being a back-to-back state champ?
I don't know. It feels good, like, to get to go with your friends around go with your friends around and win games and have fun while you playing.
Okay. You guys almost went undefeated, went 27-1. That one game. Talk about that game. What happened? Why did you guys drop that game?
Why we dropped that game? I feel like we dropped that game because it wasn't enough energy off the bench and on the court, and I feel like coach didn't get everybody a chance to play. Like he kept starters in, but they didn't have no energy. So I feel like if he would have gave the bench players some time, we probably would have got more.
How did that one loss prepare you guys for the eventual run to becoming the state champ?
It prepared us to have more energy off the court and on the court.
Okay.
And have on the court, people talk. On the bench, people got to clap and stay defense.
Give me your best impression of Coach Scooter. Go ahead, he's not looking.
Hold on, wait. Hold on.
He's looking now.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
All right, I'm trying not to make you laugh.
I was trying to think of what he be said. I trying to think of one. On the hop, man. On the hop. Stop playing. Stop walking. On the hop, man.
Okay. How does being a state champ prepare you for high school?
Prepares me for high school to undergo like any challenge that come to me, and not to put my head down in the court or let my body language speak.
Okay. Do you have a high school already selected? Where you going?
Going to Hillcrest or Thornton Township.
One of the two. Which one?
Probably Hillcrest.
Probably Hillcrest. Why? Why Hillcrest?
Coach Scooter.
Say
Probably
less.
follow Coach
Okay.
Scooter.
Say less. Talk about your family. What do they mean to you? How do they motivate you as a student athlete?
My family motivates me to keep going and to make it somewhere, because they told me I'm doing things they couldn't do, and make it somewhere and don't stop.
Okay.
And they tell me when I get home, they motivate me. My brother, he teach me how to play basketball. My whole life I was always taught to play basketball because they was always better than me.
Okay.
So I had to get better than myself.
What's your brother name?
Daquan.
Daquan. Shout out to your brother. Lastly, before you go, look in the camera, give yourself a future message. Make it a good one.
Don't ever give up no matter what nobody say.
Okay. Appreciate you stopping by. Thank you very much, sir. All right, guys, we're back with the next member of the back-to-back 8-4A back-to-back state champs. We're here with Kendal Lesley. How you doing, sir?
Doing good. How you doing?
I'm pretty good. Thank you for asking. That's two people that asked me out of the one who didn't. Who's your favorite teacher here at Prairie Hills?
I'm gonna say Miss Taylor.
Miss Taylor. So we had one who thinks she was okay, but now you saying she's decent.
Yeah, I'm gonna say she decent because like she pushed me
Okay.
and like made me, you know what I'm saying, actually do my work and stuff.
Oh, she makes you do your work?
Yeah.
Scale of 1 to 10.
Like a 10.
Like a 10? Okay. All right, so now she about average because he said 5, you said 10. So, all right, cool. I'm with that. How does it feel being a back-to-back state champ?
It feel good. I'm glad to be a part of this team, you know.
What's the best thing about being a part of this team?
I feel like the love, the brotherly love.
Okay. So y'all accomplished something that nobody can ever take from y'all, like when y'all get to be, Scooter's age, because Scooter's like 65 years old. Did you know that?
60 what?
Yeah, Scooter like 65. How old he told y'all he was?
Like, what, 40?
No. Scooter like 65, like in like dog years. He like 65. You guys almost went undefeated. Y'all had one loss during the season. Talk about that game. What went wrong?
That game, I feel like it was just a misunderstanding and stuff, and I feel like we was ready the next time.
How did that loss prepare y'all for the eventual state run?
After that loss, we was in the gym, back to back, working on defenses and offenses and stuff.
Scooter was killing y'all in the gym?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
his shit
in the
up.
gym.
Give me your best impression of Coach Scooter.
Coach Scooter, he be playing sometimes, but then like when it's time to get on it, we be on it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. How do you think being a state champion is preparing you for the next level of high school?
I feel like it's preparing me because I actually have a expectation to like, you know what I'm saying, when I get to high school, they know, oh yeah, he was state champion and stuff. And then this summer, just work hard, make the freshman team and stuff.
Okay. Are you already decided on a high school you're going to attend?
No, not yet.
What's the choices possible?
HF, Hillcrest, one of those two.
HF or Hillcrest? Well, you know, HF just won the state champ.
I know.
And then, I mean, obviously Hillcrest, I mean, that seems to be where everybody's going. So might as well follow your boys over there.
Facts.
2 good teams, 2 good coaches, 2 good programs. All right, cool. Talk about your family. What do they mean to you? How do they motivate you as a student athlete?
I feel like my parents and stuff, they take me to like the gym and stuff. Most of the time they trying to work me out, get me better. And days that I don't have practice and stuff, I go to the gym, work out.
Do you have a specific trainer that you work out with?
Yeah, Coach D.
Coach D? All right, shout out to him. Before you go, I want you to look at the camera and give yourself a future message. What you want to tell yourself?
I want to tell myself either anything I'm doing in life, keep pushing. It ain't got to be basketball, it could be anything.
Okay.
Keep pushing.
Appreciate you stopping by. Thank you, sir. All right, guys, we back with the next member of the back-to-back 8-4A state champions. Yeah, you see, like I want to make sure I get that right because somebody told me I got it wrong the first time, so I want to make sure I get it right. We are here with Brandon Dixon.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, sir?
Good. I'm doing good. How about you?
Pretty good. There's 3-1. Where my man at who didn't ask me? He left out? That's crazy. Anyway, who's your favorite teacher here at Prairie Hills?
I'm gonna have to say Miss Taylor. She
Damn, Miss Taylor is a popular teacher in this joint.
very encouraging. She always, when I'm feeling, like I can't do what I gotta do, she helped me feel
Okay.
what I gotta feel.
Scale of 1 to 10.
10.
10? Okay. Her average is going up. All right, that's cool. I like that. How does it feel being a back-to-back state champ?
It's definitely an honor to be on this team and winning back-to-back state championship with my teammates and my 2 good coaches. And, when times how can I say this? When there was times I didn't feel like I could do what I gotta do, my teammates always encouraged me to, help me help them.
Okay.
And my coaches as well.
Who got the best jump shot on the team?
Between, I have to say, Ja or Darius.
Okay. You guys almost went undefeated. You lost 1 game. Talk about that game. What went wrong?
That game, it had a lot of intensity. I feel like I could have did a lot more to help the team, come out better. I feel like my energy just wasn't there. With Jeremiah getting injured that game a little bit, I feel like that kind of threw us off as well.
Okay. How did that loss prepare you guys for the eventual state run?
It really showed me, what's waiting for me, how to prepare myself. It showed me to always come out strong from the jump. Don't wait on them to, bring what they got.
So talk about that a little bit. You said it helped prepare you. How did it prepare you? In what way?
It showed me that it's always going to be somebody waiting to come try to defeat us, and we got to be ready.
Okay. I like that answer. Give me your best impression of Coach Scooter.
Coach Scooter, my best impression. How can I say this? He's a good coach, good person, very funny. We have our times, we play around a little bit, but when it's time to lock in and get what's got to be done, that's what it is.
It's work time.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. How does being a state champion prepare you? How is it preparing you for the next step of high school?
How can I say this? Can you repeat that question?
Yeah. How does being a state champion, how is it preparing you for the next step of high school?
Being a back-to-back state champion.
Oh, excuse me, being a back-to-back state champion. I like that.
Yeah.
How is it preparing you for high school?
It boosts my confidence a lot. Yeah. So I feel like going to whatever school I'm going to have that confidence to get on the court, go into class, do what I got to do.
Okay. I actually like that answer a lot. Do you have a school already selected that you're going to for high school?
I want to stick with one of my teammates, but I don't know. I'm thinking about Hillcrest.
Okay, that sounds good. That's a good school. Shout out to Coach Houston and those guys over there, and my guy Beezy. As you are preparing for high school, talk about how your family motivates you and just kind of pours into you as a student athlete.
They very supportive, They didn't come to all my games, but they were there when they really mattered to me. So
okay,
that's all I need.
Okay. Before you go, I want you to look into the camera and give yourself a future message.
Just keep working. It's all gonna fall into place. And just keep grinding.
Okay. Appreciate you stopping by. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, we back with another member of the back-to-back 8-4A state champion. We got Amaj. How you pronounce your name? Amaje? Amaje Stewart. Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Welcome to the show, sir.
What up?
How you doing?
Good.
Good. Thank you. Who's your favorite teacher here at Prairie Hills?
I got
3 actually.
Oh, give them. Okay.
I got Miss Taylor,
Okay. She's a popular teacher here.
Miss Harper,
Okay.
and I got Miss Schaefer.
What do Miss Harper and Miss Schaefer teach?
Miss Harper, she's gym.
Okay. Gym can't be your favorite class, bro.
It ain't.
Oh,
but
okay. All right. But she's one of your favorite teachers.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll allow it. We'll allow it. And what about Miss Schaefer?
She ELA.
What is it?
ELA.
Okay. Okay. What about those 3 teachers? Why are they your favorite? Like, what do they do for you?
Like Miss Harper, she always there for me. Like every time, whatever problem I got, she right there, right along with Coach Scooter. Like if I'm mad, they know how to calm me down.
Okay.
And Miss Schaefer, I don't know how to. Well, like she teaches like a lot. She teaches me way more. Because I was in a different ELA class before I switched to hers. She teaches me like a whole lot more than what that other teacher taught me that I did not know.
Okay. And so it just makes it easier for you to learn and just understand things. Okay. I love that. I love that. How does it feel being a back-to-back state champ?
It feel good.
Feel good?
I love this.
You love this? You like the attention?
Uh-huh.
Do the girls be getting at you? The girls be hollering at you? No?
I got me a girl.
Oh, you got a girlfriend? Okay, all right, cool. So, we don't want to make her mad and not like that. All right, cool. You guys almost went undefeated. Y'all lost 1 game. Talk about that game. Talk about, what went wrong and,
I feel like the energy was there at the first start of it, but I feel like we got too big-headed.
Okay.
Like, we was like, oh, yeah, since we won last season, we won state with 0 losses. I feel like we came up in there and was like, oh yeah, we finna beat them, scrape them, get them out the way. But then they showed us like they hustling and getting back because they lost to us.
Okay.
Second place last
year?
Last year.
Okay, but y'all beat them again in the playoffs when it mattered. Yeah. Give me your best impression of Coach Scooter.
We gotta be disciplined. We gotta be disciplined.
Okay. How does being a state champion, a back-to-back state champion, preparing you for high school?
It prepares me because I'm no longer scared when I get in games. I know how to play faster. I know how to read the court.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. Have you decided on what high school you're going to attend next year?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Hillcrest.
Everybody going to Hillcrest. All right, Coach Houston, I hope you're ready for all these champions over here. Talk about your family. What they mean to you? How do they motivate you as a student athlete?
Well, my family, shout out to my family, they always there for me. Like every game, every single game, except for the game that we lost, because they couldn't go 2 hours.
Okay.
Every game they were there.
All right.
Like the state games,
They drove down?
They drove down that 2 hours.
All right.
Every game.
So they
didn't
support
miss
you?
one.
All right. I like that. Before you go, look in the camera, give yourself a future message. What you want to tell yourself?
Always work hard and never give up.
My man, I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. All right, we back with another member of the 8-4A back-to-back state champions. We have Mr. Jeremiah Smith. How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Who's your favorite teacher here at Prairie Hills?
I got to say Miss Brady, my math teacher.
Matt, what type of math you teach? Is it geometry?
Yeah.
Okay. What makes her your favorite teacher?
I feel like she connects with me when I'm learning, and she explains it in a way where I can get it, probably off the first try.
Okay. Damn, that's a great answer. How does it feel being a back-to-back state champ?
It feels good, and then I get to play with these dudes for 2 years in a row now.
Okay.
So I built a chemistry with them.
Okay. You guys almost went undefeated, lost 1 game. Talk a little bit about that game. What went wrong?
They were a pretty good team, in my opinion, but we came out the first few halves of the game, and we were low on energy. So I think we could have won that if we were high on energy like the other team was.
Okay.
And I think we might have dieted them a little bit.
Okay.
So we were playing around. But if we came in locked in, we probably could have beat them.
Yeah, would have won?
Yeah.
How did that loss prepare you guys for that state run?
That loss, it told us to lock ourselves in, no matter when, no matter how bad the team we think it is or not.
Do you remember after y'all lost the next game, how much did y'all beat that team by? Do you remember?
No.
No? Was it a lot?
I think so.
Okay. All right. No problem. How does being a back-to-back state champion prepare you for high school?
It prepares me mentally, because during the state games, you would be, you hear the crowd cheering and all that, and they're pretty loud. You got a pretty intense environment coming back to back from each crowd. So in high school, you're going to be prepared for that.
Okay. Yeah, definitely. What high school are you preparing to attend?
Hillcrest High School.
Hillcrest? Yeah, definitely. They got a nice little. They get nice crowds at their games.
Yeah.
Like a lot. Between them and HF, it's a lot of good crowds over there. So you definitely got to be prepared for that. Talk about your family. How are they motivating you and pouring into you as a student athlete?
My family means the world to me, and every time after a game, if I did good or bad, they'll be telling me how I can improve. Like my stepfather, Brandon Cade, he was a basketball player himself in high school, and he was pretty good. And he's a big dude, so he's been teaching me.
Those post moves?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Shout out to your stepdad. Look in the camera. Give yourself a future message. What you want to tell yourself?
Never stop. Whatever you're doing, you got to keep going. You can't expect it to come in the first 3 months.
Okay. Appreciate you stopping by. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
We are back with another member of the 8-4A back-to-back state champs. We have Mr. Jasean Green with an E on the end. He came up when I asked him what was his last name. He said Green with an E on the end. I mean, but his voice was a little deeper than that. I ain't gonna make you sound like he said Green with a little E on the end. That's better. That's a little better.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Who's your favorite teacher here at Prairie Hills?
Miss B, well, basically, Miss Blonde Bivens.
What is it?
Miss Blonde Bivens.
Miss Blonde Bivens. What does she teach?
Eli,
Okay. Why is she your favorite teacher?
cause she cool, you know. She helped me with hard work, and she teaches me a lot of stuff that I didn't know back then, but now I do.
Okay. Scale of 1 to 10. What is she?
9.
9? All right, we'll take 9. All right, cool. How does it feel being a back-to-back state champion?
I'm not really a back-to-back. This is my first.
Okay.
State. That's them, Darius and them. This is my first state.
Your first state? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how does that feel?
It feels good, you know, coming here again and state with my uncle and Darius and Jaleel. It feels good.
Okay, right. Coach Scooter's your uncle.
Yeah.
Give me your best uncle Coach Scooter impression.
Man, stop playing. Like you be like, stop playing if I make y'all run or something.
Do we always make y'all run, or do it just be like empty
Sometimes. Threats and sometimes.
Okay, cool. You guys almost went undefeated. You lost the game. Talk about that game. What went wrong?
We was kind of nervous. Well, we wasn't nervous, but you know, our head wasn't right in the right place and stuff.
Okay. What does being a state champion mean, and how does it prepare you for high school?
The competition,
Okay. Talk about that a little bit more. What do you mean the competition?
like the defense and how like the game's moving fast.
Okay, cool. Have you decided on high school?
Hillcrest, my uncle.
Are you going? Everybody's going to Hillcrest. All right. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what I'm talking about. Talk about your family. What does your family mean to you? And I'm going to add to, since Scooter is your uncle and he's the coach of the team. All right. What is that like playing for your uncle? So talk about your family first, what they mean to you, and then talk about what what it means to play for your uncle.
My family means a lot to me. They help me with a lot of stuff. They support me. They coach me, and they take me where I need to be. They know where I'm supposed to be. They don't want me to the wrong crowd.
Okay. And talk about what is it like playing for your uncle?
It feels good.
Does he?
You know, sometimes probably yell because he cares about me more. But
I was actually going to ask you that. Does he like yell at you a little more than the other players?
yeah,
Does it bother you?
sometimes.
Nah. Sometimes?
Yeah.
All right, you can handle it though.
Yeah.
All right, look in the camera and give yourself a future message. What you want to tell yourself?
Keep going.
Keep going? All right, my man. Appreciate you stopping by. Thank you, sir.
Too.
All right, we back with another member of the Class 8-4A back-to-back state champs. All right, cool. We here with Jaleel Riley. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. We have to only one person didn't ask. He ain't come back neither. Yeah, that's cool. Who's your favorite teacher here at Prairie Hills?
Probably Miss Taylor.
Everybody loves Miss Taylor. I'm gonna have to ask one of the teachers. Is Miss Taylor is she cute or something?
Nah.
That's what it is.
No, you
Miss
just
Taylor. Is she cute? She cool or cute? I'm asking specifically, is she cute?
Nah, she cool.
I'm not asking you. You can't answer that. She cool. I'm talking to the adults. That's what it is. Because everybody's saying Mr. All right, no, I'm just cool. I'm just messing. What scale of 1 to 10?
Probably 8.
8? All right. Her average is like off the chain right now. All right, that's cool. I like that. How does it feel being a back-to-back state champ? You was here last year when they won, so you are back-to-back. How does that feel?
It feels good. It let me know how I feel to win, you know. It just feel good.
Okay. You guys almost went undefeated. Y'all lost one game. Talk about that game. What went wrong?
We wasn't playing like ourselves. I think we came out timid. And then we let them get the momentum, but towards the end we started playing like ourselves, but we couldn't come out with the win.
Okay. Give me your best impression of Coach Scooter.
My best impression of Coach Scooter. Come on, Mello, what are you doing? Mello, what is you doing? Somebody come get him.
Oh, and you getting subbed out? That's funny. How does being a back-to-back state champ, how was that preparing you for high school?
It prepares me for high school because, like I said, it let me know how to feel to win. Like I know what it takes to win.
So the expectation. Okay. Have you selected on what high school you're going to?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I might be moving out of state to Texas.
Okay, to Texas. Oh, then you're gonna come back and beat their behinds then, because Texas and Florida got the best ball players. Oh, my man back there said, Texas and Florida got the best ball players. Oh, okay, soon. I can't wait to elaborate on that one. Talk about your family, what they mean to you, how they motivate you as a student athlete.
My family, especially my mom, they mean a lot to me because they all of them motivate me. They be at the games, you know. They take my mom. She take good care of me. She show me what it's like growing up. Like she makes sure I'm straight.
Okay, you got siblings? How many brothers and sisters you got?
I got 3 brothers, 1 sister.
You the youngest, middle, oldest?
I'm the middle.
Middle
like,
kid?
Yeah, it's my older brother, then it's me, then it's my little brother, so I'm like in the middle.
Okay, like right in the middle.
Yeah.
Your older brother, y'all be hooping together?
Yeah.
Can he play?
Yeah, he go to Hillcrest.
Okay, what's his name?
Julius Riley.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, cool. Who one-on-one, who wins?
Me.
No question?
No question, me. Me.
Are you 100% positive?
100%, 110%.
Oh, okay, 110%. My man. All right, cool. Lastly, before you go, I want you to look at the camera. Give yourself a future message. What you want to tell yourself?
I just want to tell myself to make wise decisions. That's it.
Simple.
Just make
I
wise
like that.
decisions.
Simplicity is best. Thank you for stopping by, sir. All right, we back with another member of the Class 8-4A back-to-back state champions. I'm here with Jeremiah Weatherford.
Yes, sir.
That's correct?
Yes, sir.
How you doing today?
Doing good. How about yourself?
I'm pretty good. Thank you. I appreciate that.
That's good.
Who's your favorite teacher here at the school?
I say Miss Webb.
Ms. Webb? What does she teach?
ELA.
ELA? Okay. What about her makes her your favorite teacher? What does she do for you?
Actually, I got 2. I got
Okay.
her and Mr. Odello.
And what
Mr.
does she-
Odello teaches math.
Math? Okay.
I say them because they really push me the most to, achieve, because they let me know that I can't give up. I really got something to look for. I got a future ahead of me. you know?
Okay. How does that feel, having 2 teachers, and I'm sure it's more, but those stick out to you, but teachers that pour into you, to kind of motivate you. How does that feel?
I feel good because it's just nice to know that you always got somebody in your corner rocking with you. you know,
Okay.
That really want to see you make it in life,
I think that's really important for y'all, like having that support, even
Yeah.
when y'all don't think it's there.
especially for the young kids.
Yeah, definitely. I like that. Okay.
Teach you how to be a good role model to the
younger
younger
kids.
kids.
So
six,
it's just like
seventh
a trickle-down
graders.
effect.
Exactly. Yeah.
I like that. Okay. All right, Jeremiah. How does it feel being a back-to-back state champ?
Feel great.
Feel good?
Feel good. you
Okay.
know.
Get to walk around the school with your chest out a little bit?
Nah.
Nah?
You don't stutter too much.
All right, cool. You guys almost went undefeated. Y'all lost one game. Talk about that game. What went wrong?
Energy, really. Drove down. Thought it was gonna be a breeze. Beat them last year for the state game. We thought it was just gonna be a cakewalk. They came out with more energy. Their fans was hype. We just ain't come out. We thought it was gonna be a cakewalk. Came out last 2 days because they punched us in the mouth. That I could have stepped up more. I could have been more aggressive from the jump.
Okay.
Could have played better defense.
Okay.
I ain't gonna put that all on my team.
Okay. How did that loss prepare you guys for the eventual state run?
Showed us what to expect. We knew they could shoot. We knew they could drive. But mainly, our goal was to take out the bigger twin.
Okay.
Take him out the game. They ain't got no team. And stop the twin. Stop one of the twins from shooting. They ain't got no team. Stop the other one from facilitating, making plays. They ain't got no team.
And you guys eventually saw them again headed towards the state,
Yeah.
and y'all beat them.
Yes, sir.
Talk about that game. What was different in that game?
Like I said, energy.
Okay.
We came out. We
Y'all
on
was
that
ready.
from the
Y'all punched
get-go.
them in the mouth.
Yeah. And I don't really like the disrespect outside of the basketball court. So that really turned me up.
Okay.
Y'all don't do all that talking.
Yeah.
Straight to
Like,
it.
let's get to it. Okay, I like that. All right. Give me your best impression of Coach Scooter.
He be like, man, Brandon, what the f is you doing, bro? Like, Brandon, come to the bench, man. Like, I don't know, bro. Brandon, nah, Majay, what are you doing, Majay? Hit a layup. Like, he be tweaking, G. Like, he a tweaker, bro.
How does being a back-to-back state champion, how is that preparing you for high school?
It's not just being a back-to-back state champion, but it's most of the games that we had. It's like, it's preparing us because the crowds, you know, all the negative talking in the stands, you know, most of that really starts to happen in 8th grade, coming to high school, freshman year. And it really helped me because in high school, they're going to say way worse things, call you all types of names. But, like, it's nothing that I never heard before. I done heard it all, ready for it. And when I'm playing, I don't pay attention to the crowd too much, you know. I play my game, pay attention to me, my coach, my teammates, you know, play my game.
Tell me, what's the strength of yours and what's the weakness of yours as far as playing goes?
As far as playing, a weakness.
Wait, let me take that back. I don't like to say weakness. What's your strengths and what is something that you'd like to improve on?
Okay. Something I like to improve on is definitely my mid-range and my left hand.
Okay.
And then the strength is getting downhill, getting to the basket.
Getting to the basket.
Playing defense.
Okay.
And I don't really care for offense, for real. I like playing defense.
That's your thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you decided on what high school you want to attend next year?
Ridge Township.
You're going to Archie? Oh, so you're breaking the mold.
Yeah.
You're losing one, Scooter. It's all good? All right, cool.
No bad blood.
No bad blood until y'all see him on the court?
Of course. Oh, you know that.
Okay. Talk about your family. What does your family mean to you? How do they motivate you?
Everything. You know, it motivates me because I ain't gonna say I got the best living situation. I ain't gonna say I got the worst living situation. But where I grew up at, it's not all flowers and all that, you know. So I really just wanna make it to the burbs. Like I wanna get to the better burbs. I ain't gonna say this the bad burbs.
I got you. I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay.
I really just wanna take my family, really get my mom, take her nice places, give her some money. She asked me for some money. That ain't nothing. I'm going ahead and give her $1,000 real quick. That ain't nothing. That's little money.
That's a goal.
That's the goal.
Okay, I like that. All right, shout out to your mom, man. I like all you young guys seem to be very locked in with your families, and they seem to motivate y'all. I think that's important. Family is extremely important. So, like, if nothing else, basketball aside, if nothing else, like, hold on to that because family is all we got at the end of the day. So hold on to
always.
that. Lastly, before you go, man, look in the camera, give yourself a future message. What you want to tell yourself?
Never give up. You can achieve anything you want to do in life.
I like that, man. I appreciate you, man. It's a pleasure talking to you. Thank you.
You too, sir.
All right, we are here with the last of the players of the Class 8 4A back-to-back state champions, and we are here with Darius Hawkins.
You know that.
How you doing, sir?
I'm all right. What about yourself?
I'm good. Second time on the show.
Sure.
Actually, the pleasure is mine this time, so I appreciate you
For sure.
coming on the show the first time and now the second time. All right, cool. Now we in your neck of the woods. Now we in your home court, if you will. First things first. Who is your favorite teacher and why?
I would have to say my math teacher, Mr. Odello. I feel like he just that class in general exercises the brain a little more. He pushes me to, you know what I'm saying, do the best in that subject. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, how does it feel? You are a back-to-back state champion. How does that feel?
I mean, it feels amazing just to know I did it with my brothers, you know, for at least 2 to 3 years, you know what I'm saying? We've been trying to achieve that goal, and we officially did it 2 times to be exact. So it feels great to, you know what I'm saying, achieve that.
You guys almost went undefeated. Y'all had 1 loss. Talk about that loss. What went wrong in that game?
I mean, that was an amazing game, you know what I'm saying, playing against a former teammate, you know what I'm saying, Anthony Moore. Shout out to him for having an amazing game that he had. But, I mean, that we came out slow that game, you know what I'm saying. They was a great team. They came out going on runs, you know what I'm saying, having the energy. It was one of our coinciding players, he got hurt in the first couple minutes.
Okay.
And I had to, you know what I'm saying, take over that game for my team, you know what I'm saying, wheel them back into the game. So it was just a great environment game, you know. But I mean, they came out with a W, but I mean, we learned from losses like that.
How did that loss prepare you guys for the eventual state playoff run?
It was an eye-opener. I mean, you know, prior to that game, you know, we got big heads. We had big heads prior to that game because we wasn't losing like that. And that game really just opened our eyes and showed us that there's people out there working like we are, you know what I'm saying? You can't slow down and take your foot off the pedal.
That loss was your first loss because y'all had went undefeated the previous year. So that was your first loss in almost 2 years.
Yeah, it was.
Was it crushing a little bit?
I mean, I guess you could say that, but it was expecting because, you know what I'm saying, our heads were getting big, you know. We didn't expect to be losing like that, so that loss really just, you know what I'm saying, it was
Put you back in reality?
Yeah.
Okay. Give your best impression of Coach Scooter.
Y'all, we gotta make shots. We gotta make shots, y'all. You gotta make shots.
How does being a back-to-back state champion, how is that preparing you for high school, for the next level?
You know, it prepares me for high school because it gives me a feel what that what being a winner feels like, you know. But it also gives me it's preparing me to see what it's gonna be like at that, you know what I'm saying, state playoff level, you know what I'm saying. So it's just really preparing me and getting me ready and showing me what it feels like to be a winner.
Okay. I'm going to ask you, and if you don't want to answer, it's cool. I know things are strategic in the Hawkins household. So, have you selected a high school yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not quite yet.
Not quite yet.
I'm getting closer to my decision.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. So, who are the options? Can you give me what the options are? Or is that still strategic?
That's still strategic.
Okay. No pressure. No pressure.
For sure,
Only thing
for sure.
I ask is that you come see us when you're ready to decide.
I got you. I'll put that in there.
Okay, appreciate that.
For sure.
Of course, obviously, your mom and dad. I love what they're doing with you. Just kind of talk about them a little bit and how, since the last time we spoke to you, like how have they continued to motivate you and pour into you and support you?
I mean, they're continuing to motivate me about filling me with confidence and letting me know that I'm still, you know what I'm saying, not to be cocky or anything, but that guy, you know what I'm saying. They feel me to be that person and, you know what I'm saying, live up to that. They also keep a strict schedule on me, so, you know what I'm saying, so just preparing me for that next level when I do get there. They just preparing me, you know what I'm saying, filling me with confidence and just being that person being them people who I can lean on whenever I need something, you know, just being that helping hand there for whenever I need it.
That's really important, keeping that schedule for sure. I see your little brother and little sister is also hooping now.
Yeah, they
getting busy.
Yeah, they setting the foundation right now.
I like that. And then, of course, last but not least, obviously, look in the camera, give yourself another future message.
I would say to my future self 3 things. I'm going to just give it 3 things I'll say to my future self, and that's just stay confident, stay consistent, and just be yourself, man. Just be yourself.
It's always a pleasure, bro.
Appreciate
you.
that.
All right. We are now into the phase of the interviews with the Class 8 4A back-to-back state champs where we're getting a chance to talk to the coaches. There's one in particular I'm actually looking forward to talking to. He's sitting right across the way there. I can't wait to get him on the show. I might punch on him a few times, but we'll see. I don't know how I feel about that. But we have Coach Drew Germany.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, man. How you
Welcome
doing,
to
man?
the show.
Yes, sir.
Thank you
Nice
for
to
being
meet you,
here.
brother.
Nice to meet you as well. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
I appreciate
Yes,
that. So tell me a little bit about yourself and what's your role as one of the coaches here on the state championship team?
All right, I'm Coach Drew Germany. I'm a dean assistant here at the school. I've been with the coaching staff for about 3 years.
Okay.
Before then, I got an AAU background. I used to coach at a school called Southwood that's right down the way.
Okay.
Actually, me and Coach Boyd, we coached over there a couple years back, and then he left and came over here, and then I took over the program. And then I got over here, and then now I have the 6th grade boys. So actually, a lot of these guys, they saw me first.
Okay.
Yeah, they saw me first.
All right.
So, guys like Jaleel, Amaje, Jeremiah, those guys. Didn't get to coach Hawk until this year because, he was always, playing up and all that kind of stuff. So I didn't really get to coach him until like last year and this year. So that's just a little bit of my background. And I did a lot of AAU too as well. So.
Did you play high school ball?
I didn't play high school ball. I played football.
Okay.
Actually, I played football and I ran track. I didn't play high school ball. Now, when I was a junior high, I did, but not high school. So I was a football guy and track guy, man.
What high school did you attend?
Rich Central.
Okay.
It was Rich Central. It's now Rich Township.
Yeah, Rich Township
now.
now.
Rich Township
Yeah.
now.
All right.
Yeah.
Rich Central, what was the Olympians?
The Olympians.
Yep.
Yeah, we
Okay.
was the Olympians.
See,
Class
I don't know if
96,
you know
baby.
this or not. I'm not from here, so but I.
Where you from, man?
I'm from Philadelphia.
Oh, from Philly. Okay.
Yeah.
East
So like
Coast.
I try to keep up on the stuff that's going on out here in Illinois.
Got you, brother. Got you. Okay, that's what's up, my man.
You mentioned that you coached a couple of these guys. So
Yeah,
now
yeah,
as
yeah.
they are now 8th graders getting ready to go on to high school, Just kind of talk about that development, that progress, like what it means. How do you
definitely.
feel seeing that?
Oh, definitely. There's just a reflection of me, man. All the hard work that we put in as they were 6th graders. Now that they 8th graders, I think they are definitely prepared for high school now because, under the tutelages of Coach Boyd and Coach Scooter, I think they're ready, man. I think they're ready. I think they're going to have some successful careers, man, in high school. As long as they just work hard and stay confident, keep guiding their life, I think they're going to be all right, man. I think they're going to be all right.
Man, that's great to hear.
Yeah, I ain't got no doubt.
As a coach, what would you say is one of your coaching strengths, and what would you say is something as a coach that you would like to improve on?
Coach's strength is just, the knowledge of the game, man. I watch a lot of film and all that kind of stuff. I still got to work on my adjustments, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Adjustments to, when you get down or something like that. I mean, I made runs and stuff like that, but, just, man, making those adjustments sometimes, man. Because sometimes you got the kids,
You be in the moment.
Yeah. Sometimes the kids, they just don't, adjust to the game, man. Like, they get down and, they give up and, but, as long as you, keep them focused and all that good stuff, man,
I can imagine. I coach a little bit, nothing on the level of what you guys are doing. I coach at an alternative school, but I will say that usually those in-game adjustments are hard to do, especially when you have to manage the their feelings, and you can't really focus on what you need to do. So I definitely get it.
Yep.
Can you tell me which game during the season was the toughest for you guys?
I'm going to say it was the Rochester game.
Okay.
It was the
That was the game
Rochester
y'all lost?
Yeah.
Okay.
They wanted that revenge. They wanted their leg back bad, man. So they got it too, man. I think they beat us by like 30-something, man. So, yeah, they got their leg back, and then, we got our leg back in the state,
which is when the count was
in the semifinals. Because we didn't see him in the state game. We saw him in the semifinals. So we got our leg back, man. But that definitely was the hardest game for them. It was another game that we played. What was that? Peoria. I think we played Peoria too also as well. Yeah, that was a tough game, man. That was a real tough game. So that Rochester game that we lost to, that woke them kids up, man. They woke them up, made them humble.
So that was going to be my next question. What about that game do you think helped prepare them for the eventual state run?
I think just, I think they never, took a beating like that before, man. So it made them more hungrier.
Okay.
It made them more
They're
hungrier.
usually on the beating end.
Yeah. We usually on the kicking butt side.
Right.
So when we got our butts kicked, it definitely made them, more hungry, more aggressive, and they just wanted to get out there and they just wanted to defend their title, and that's what they did.
Okay. Talk about how tough it was for you guys to repeat.
It was tough. I think when we played Coolidge, I think that might have been in the regional championship game. I think it was. They came out, they hit us in the mouth, and we just adapted to the situation, man. At halftime, made our halftime adjustments, and we came out and we did our thing, man.
Okay.
Yep.
Who are you expecting next year to step up and continue on this tradition of winning here at Prairie Hills?
Yes, sir. We got two 7th graders that played up with us. Marquise Hull and Jeffrey Tibbs.
Okay.
I expect them guys to come in and be the captains. I had them last year, so I expect those guys to be the captains for next year. And then we got a couple of guys that I think Coach Scooter's bringing in to help the program. Okay. And I think we're going to be all right as well, man. Try to go for that three-peat.
Go for that three-peat?
Definitely going to try to go for that three-peat.
In Illinois, it's in Chicago.
Oh, yeah? There's no three-peats?
Nah.
Man, we'll be the first team to do it, man. We got to try to make it happen then, man. Definitely got to try to make it happen, bro.
Before you go, can you just talk a little bit about your family, what they mean to you, how do they motivate you?
Oh, yeah, man. Family is important, man. You know what I'm saying? Moms, pops, shout out to moms and pops. Pops down there in Texas right now.
Okay.
Mom still live here. I got a older brother. I'm a middle child.
Okay.
I'm an older brother. I'm the middle child. Now I got a little brother. His name Dre. About 24, 25. I always get confused with his birthdays, man. Cousins, a shout out to my nieces. My niece, she played for Marion Catholic.
Okay.
They got beaten super sectionals, man. They almost won too, man. They got beaten in super sectionals. Her name Erin Me Light. So she's getting ready to go off to college. She don't know where she's going yet. I think her top picks is like North Carolina A&T, LSU, and
go to the HBCU.
Yeah. I went to a HBCU. Alabama A&M. You know what I'm saying? Bulldogs, go Bulldogs.
I went to Lincoln, first HBCU.
Oh, yeah. Right. Lincoln, yeah, I heard about it. And Yeah, so we finna get her ready, sent off to college, man. You know what I'm saying? She's a straight A student.
Oh, okay.
And you know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to see what them hoop dreams do for her, man. She next up, man.
Okay.
So,
All right, that's what's up.
yeah.
Before you go, look in the camera, give yourself a future message. What you want to tell Coach Drew Germany?
Just, you know what I'm saying, if y'all kids playing basketball, man, y'all just, start off young, continue to work hard, keep them grades up, always do good in school, and, keep God in your life, and, you know what I'm saying, and keep prayed up, stay prayed up.
Appreciate it. Thank you for
My
stopping
man,
by, Coach.
appreciate you, brother.
Yeah. All right, we are here with the second coach from the back-to-back state champion class 8A. 4A. See, now that you up here, you making me nervous. Yeah, I forgot it just that fast, the whole time.
Hey, that happens like that. I don't know. I don't
know why every time I go somewhere, I end up with arch nemesis. I don't understand how this happened. Like I'm a superhero or something. Like,
well, you my man.
I know. You're my man too.
I try to put a nice trap on your son back in the day.
Yeah. You almost got him too, bro. You almost got him.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate it, man. We want to welcome Coach Sean Boyd to the show.
Yes, sir.
First off, in all seriousness, I do consider you. It's like a handful of y'all that since I've been in Chicago, Scooter being one, you, obviously Tillery, later on, Marlo, and it's a couple of y'all. It's about 10, maybe 15 of y'all that really kind of like took me under y'all wing, like being an outsider. Like y'all really kind of saw past the fact that I'm an outsider. Because first of all, Illinoisans don't really let a lot of people in their circle.
No, that's true.
Y'all don't. Like
that's true.
Y'all kind of like Philadelphians in that y'all are painfully loyal to your own.
Yes, absolutely.
And if you can infiltrate that circle,
right,
like you good to go. And I
feel
like I can go anywhere in this city.
You definitely like, you know what I'm saying, got yourself in with the right people, and you know what I'm saying, you can walk around here with your head held high.
And I do. Like I keep that motherfucker high.
Yeah.
I walk around this like I do.
Yeah, I know people. I know the right people.
That's exactly how I be acting. I try not to get too whatever, but when people get on there, and I'm like, okay, then I'm gonna call Scooter then. Or I'm gonna call Sean, or I'm gonna now I can like start naming like some of these big wig coaches. Don't make me get Coach Smith on the phone or Coach Slaughter on the phone.
Right.
So I really do appreciate that, man. And then more importantly, like y'all really looked after my son. Like it's important for me to have my kids around people, especially Scooter. Like I could tell you stories for days of when
I know
Scooter
y'all go back in the Matson days.
I'm gonna take it back to. I'm gonna go back to when Scooter used to be over in the Auto Mall. We used to train over in the Auto Mall.
Yeah.
Okay. So no, I really appreciate it, man. I just want to definitely say thank you for that.
No problem, man.
Back-to-back state champ, bro.
Back-to-back state champ, And
you on a lot of coaching staffs too. Like that's not gonna slide by. Like you on this coaching staff, you over at Rich Township.
Yeah, you know what? Let me
you with me. Okay, no, I'm just playing.
I went. Don't say Main Street.
I'm not.
Mac Urban Fire.
Yeah, Mac Urban.
Yeah,
but you on a lot of coaching staffs, bro.
Well, yeah, over here at Prairie Hills, this thing started. This journey started back then with the Gianni days.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the one that brought Gianni and his dad over here.
Okay.
So, this program was under my umbrella. So, and I told these guys, listen, I'm coming here to win state titles. So.
And you did.
Yeah, we definitely did. Marlon went on. We won 2. 1, 2, and.
So y'all got 4.
I got 4.
So you have 4.
I have 4.
And y'all won back to back.
Yeah, we won back to back with Gianni, state champ, the high school state champ, Gianni Cobb, and Nas and all those guys, man.
So low key, you Robert Ory of the coaching world.
Well, yeah.
Low key.
Curtis called me Jerry Cross on South Suburban Hoops.
Okay.
I said Jerry Cross, man. That's crazy.
Okay.
But whatever, man.
But you got 4 state titles.
4 state titles, yes. 4 state titles.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's pretty impressive.
Man, God is good, man.
Do you have aspirations to run your own program soon?
You know what? And I've been asked that. A couple times, man. I don't know, if I'm scared to do it or, I'm still learning, man. And I got a lot of good, tutors, that I'm learning from.
Mm-hmm.
The Nick Irvins, the Lance Irvins, Derek Allison, my big bro, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Derek. Huge supporter of the platform.
Yeah, definitely big support, man. And those guys, man. I could go on and on. Lou Adams, who I'm
coaching with.
Yeah, who I'm coaching with,
Right,
who I'm with now. It's just a whole bunch of people that, you know what I'm saying, that I look up to, that's been in the game a long time, that I'm getting all that knowledge from. And, when I feel like I'm ready, I'm going, I'll probably eventually do it.
Okay.
I'll probably eventually do it.
I think it's overdue. Let me ask you this: like you named a smorgasbord of legendary coaching tutelage that you have.
Yeah.
What is something that you feel is a strength of yours as a coach, and what is something that you still feel like you need to work on as a coach?
The part I know motivating, I can motivate the dog stank out of kids, man, to go beyond their skills, especially in the heat of the moment. I can motivate a kid that skill level's not as though it is.
Okay.
And just go through the
like,
and he feel like I could do something else. Like I need that 50-50 ball. Can you go give me that 50-50 ball?
And they're like,
I go get it, coach. I go get it. And they get it and we pump. You know what I mean? So
okay.
I motivating. Of course, knowing when to sub.
Okay.
I think that's knowing when to sub.
Okay.
Knowing when to sub. I think that's a weakness of mine.
Which game throughout this past season, do you think was you guys' toughest game?
The toughest game. I mean, I know everybody's been talking about the Rochester game. I think that is that's the toughest game. But the toughest game to me, I'm gonna say the Michelle Obama game.
Okay.
That we played down at Whitney Young tournament. The Michelle Obama, we actually won by 1 or 2 points, if I'm not mistaken. We won like one or 2 points. One of our former players, Kentrell. Kentrell King Jr.
He is a bro. He gonna be.
Do not be fooled by the height.
I mean, he come from good stock too.
Yeah. My brother Kentrell is doing a very good job with his son, and you know what? He set a goal for his son this year away from us, and I think he did a great job, fulfilling that. You know what I mean? He grew up as a leader, as a leader of his own, his own domain, his own team and stuff like that. But they actually came out our head. It was a great game.
Okay.
It was a great game. They came out ahead. I think we won 35-36. Like it was a wonderful game. Everybody was in the gym.
Was there?
Everybody was there. Every coach you could name, Slaughter,
I remember.
everybody.
You know what that sound like? That sound like the game when
we played y'all at Ricky Moore.
That game too.
Yeah.
I was talking about when Zane was in 8th grade with Colin Powell and they played Data in them.
Yeah,
because they had Data in the Twins.
And you know what? I came to that game on some scouting.
Every coach was in that.
Yeah,
every coach was in there.
Yeah.
Who you expecting next year to step up for you guys as these guys move
on? Jeff Tibbs, Marquise Hall. Those 2 names for sure, because they was on this championship team here. So I think they know what it takes. And so they know they understand that next year we can't play around. You can't play around in practice and things like that. You have to lock in and work on what you're working on and get better. And it just can't be those 2. So they have to push the rest of the guys that's going to be on the team as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun.
You've been around. You saw the inception of this platform. You watched. You know why I started it. You saw it, and you are seeing it grow. Can you just talk a little bit about the platform, what it means to not just your guys, but the high school athlete and just the Illinois athlete as a whole of why we're doing it?
I remember you telling me and telling others that this platform was for the unknown.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you guys are doing a very good job of making the unknown known. I think you're going about it the right way. Like you rubbing the right elbows, you're talking to the right people, you're getting to know coaches, and coaches are respecting your platform, and I think that's a good thing. The most important thing is about getting these kids to college, especially our kind. Getting these kids to college and understanding, the next level, it takes this, it takes that, it takes, and I think every time you interview, a legendary coach, a legendary coach like Mike Oliver and all those guys on this platform, they and they hear their voices and understand from their their point of view of what it takes to be a champion. Rob Smith, I remember you got him as well. So those guys, are telling these guys, the next steps to be on that level and getting exposed to what level they're trying to reach.
No, I appreciate that, man. And like I said in the beginning, I think it's really dope that we've been kind of walking with open arms from some of them legendary coaches. Even before I moved to Chicago, I knew about Simeon, but I didn't know Coach Rob.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so when I got here and got a chance to meet him, and then a few years ago, I got a chance I ran a camp. And Arthur Agee's son came to my camp. And I just remember him being there. I'm like, oh shit, that's the guy from Hoop Dreams.
Yeah, right. Legendary movie. Legendary.
Like if you're a hooper, like you should, I don't care how old you are.
Hooping movie.
Yeah, definitely. So
history, yeah.
I'm looking forward to trying to get him on the platform as well. But
Yeah.
no, I really appreciate it, man. Before you go though, can you talk a little bit about your family, what they mean to you? Your daughter was out here with her Polaroid.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your family and what they mean to you.
Man, everything. I mean, I had 2 sons that came through this building. One that's a junior now at Hillcrest, who unfortunately he hurt his ankle, but he's the leader on that team. And my son that just graduated last year, he's a freshman at Rich Township. Man, my family is everything. Is a part of the reason why I do this. I come from a background of a sports family. And I instilled that into them. Like my daughter, she's athletic. She's on the cheerleading squad. And my wife, she supports our dreams. I support her dreams, and we just have each other back. My wife definitely sees my future, and she's keep telling me to keep going forward. And one day maybe I see myself going to a higher level. I mean, it is March Madness. Maybe I can see myself on the bench one day.
Why not?
On one of those universities. And
These
stuff
kids
like
aren't
that,
the only
man.
ones that should be dreaming.
Yeah,
Y'all should be dreaming too.
absolutely.
Nah, man, I really appreciate you stopping by the show, man. Before you go, can you give yourself a future message?
Deshaughn, I want you to keep going, no matter what, who or may, get in your way, and from you supplying, all the needs and your needs being met, keep pushing yourself, keep living your dream. You have a purpose, and live it out.
Appreciate you, bro.
My man.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Xposure 4A, 4A.
I got it. Give me my damn mic before I DDT your ass. All right, last but certainly not least, we are with the head coach of the Class 8 4A back-to-back state champions, Coach Lashon Scooter Nichols. Sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, back-to-back state champ. You came on our show a few months back. You said on the show that this was a goal. You wanted to go undefeated. One box check, one box not check.
Right.
But, I mean, I'm sure you would rather be a back-to-back state champ than to be an undefeated.
Yes.
A non-champ.
Yeah. Can't win them all.
Can't win them all, but you can win the one that matter.
Yes, sir.
Man, I appreciate you coming back on the show.
I appreciate y'all doing this. I appreciate that you having me. Y'all having me. I really
Thank
do.
you. Thank you for allowing us in y'all space and interviewing the young men. Talk about it. You're a back-to-back state champ, brother. Like, what does that feel like?
It feels glorious. I'll tell you that you can have a lot of talent, but you still got to coach the talent. And that's what some people don't realize, saying that you can have you won because you had such and such or this and that, but it's hard sitting in that coaching seat.
Oh, it definitely is.
So you can have all the talent in the world, but if you can't coach them, then what is there to say?
We actually talked about that a little bit when you came on the show before, just being able to a lot of coaching, particularly for you, when you are coaching young athletes that have status and stature in the community. Having to not just manage them, but manage the people around them.
Yep.
As you guys got closer and closer to that goal of winning the state champion, did that get more difficult or did it get a little easier? And I know it doesn't get easier, but did it get a little easier?
It got difficult because they started getting big-headed and they wasn't doing what I was asking of them, not listening to me, but trying to win on their own. So sometimes you gotta let them see for themselves. A hard head make a soft ass.
You actually talked about that too when you
Yeah.
were talking about the kids who should be playing. And
Yeah.
so that's kind of like a thing for you. Like,
Yes.
all right, this is what y'all think can do. Then I'll just step back and wait for
Yeah.
y'all to come back because y'all
Right.
gonna come back.
Exactly.
Okay.
And when it did happen, we had a meeting and they apologized and they said we're gonna do it your way. And here we is back to back.
And they lock right in.
They locked right in.
That meeting was the result of that loss that you guys had.
Yes, it was.
Talk about that a little bit. Like, what do you think was the issue there?
The issue was I had a game plan going in, and I told them what I want them to do, what defenses and how to move the ball, set screens, talk to each other. They did none of that. They went out there. They thought because they was more athletic. They had we had the best player in the country playing that time. And we had Jeremiah, which is one of the best players in the country too. They thought that it was going to be easy, and they remember us beating them in the championship last year to win the state championship. So they had a vendetta against us. So that's how that turned out. But I told them in the third quarter, mid-third quarter, I said, you know what? This game ain't over with, but it is. But I said, we're getting to taste our own medicine. Remember this game, because we're going to see them again down the line. And when we do see them again, we're going to be ready, and we're going to whoop them.
As you were talking, it's interesting, as you were talking, and I know you didn't coach them, but you were around for that other 8th grade special team with Lashon, Lear, Diggy,
Yeah.
and Xavier, right?
Yeah.
How does this team, if at all, that you know of, because again, you didn't coach them, shout out to Coach Moffitt, what's the parallel, what's the comparison between this team with the fanfare and the expectations and the notoriety to them when they were in 8th grade?
Man,
If any.
No, it was because you had Diggy, Lear, you had Zay, you had Rashawn. So you had a lot of star power over there, just like we had last year with Contrell and Shane. We lost them two, and everybody thought we was dead, but we still won. So that tells a lot about the players and the coaching. But they compare a lot because you had Diggy, which was a star itself at the point guard.
Probably the smartest point guard in this state.
In this state, probably one of the best in the country. Then you had Zay that was jumping out the gym that was so athletic. You had Rashawn that could shoot the ball, and you had Lee and defend, and you had Lear that could shoot the ball and defend also. So they had two two-way players, no, three, because really Diggy can play defense, and then you had Zay, which was blocking everything that comes in the hole. So the comparison was that the star power was there, but they all played the same kind of game, and you couldn't stop them. You couldn't stop them.
Again, that loss that you guys had down the stretch that kind of locked y'all back in. Can you talk a little bit about just how you felt the team? Like how did that shake them to the core? Because y'all went undefeated last year.
Yeah.
Up to that point, y'all obviously was undefeated.
Yeah.
Now that game, y'all lose. Like, talk about that core. Like, how did they feel after that loss? You remember how they felt, how they looked, how they acted?
I remember how they felt, how they looked, how they acted. They were crying, because they never had no loss like that. Because we were the one.
And it was a pretty big loss.
Yeah, it was a huge loss. We were the one beating everybody by 30, 40 points. So once we got it handed to us, they didn't know how to act. They didn't know how to take it. And they took it. They took it hard. But I told them to suck it in because you win some, you lose some. I told them, but at the end of the day, you fight again. And I said, we will see them again. So just soak it up and look and see what you did wrong to yourself. And then come back and correct yourself. And then we're gonna get them again when we see them.
What would you say is one of your coaching strengths, and what would you say is something that you feel like you need to work on as a coach?
One of my coaching strengths is I can do more with less. I'm a motivator. I'm also a trainer. A lot of kids around the area, as you know.
Yeah.
I train them all. I had them at some point. So
I don't think it's a kid in the South Suburbs.
It's not. Yeah,
that hasn't come through you at some point.
Yeah. So I love to motivate them, and I get the best out of kids that people don't see the good in. I do. And my weakness is
not weakness. I don't like to say
well,
weakness. Something
well,
that you
right.
work on.
Something what I need to work on is making sure I get the 10th man a lot better in a lot more time. Not saying I don't believe in them, but sometimes you got to bring kids along slowly because sometimes they could be in a situation where the coach before or the coaches or the person that's working with them didn't work with them or didn't make them better.
You are now getting ready to take another step in conjunction with continuing to coach here. You're going to be coaching over at Hillcrest.
Yep.
Talk about that transition. Talk about that added responsibility. What does that look like? Are you excited about that? Just talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, I'm very excited. When they came to me about it, it's been brewing for a while, but they felt, Coach, shout out to Coach Don Houston, Breezy, Emmett Smith, Herb,
big Emmett, yeah,
all
them.
them. Bun, that's my brother. So
All them. Shout out to all of them.
Yeah, it was fitting. I graduated from Hillcrest. I played for Hillcrest, and they felt it was time for it to happen. So I'm gonna be over there coaching with the freshmen. Also, I'll be helping out with the JV and on the varsity level, training a lot of the kids over there over the summer. So they got some plans for me. So we definitely sat down and came to the table and
Got that thing right.
We gonna
got
put
that
some work
contract
in.
right.
We gonna put some work
Okay,
in.
all right. Just as long as
We
my man
definitely finna
contract
put
is
some
right.
work
That's
in.
all. That's all right. That's what's up. Who are you looking forward to stepping up next year from the 7th grade team to come up to the 8th grade team?
Marquise Hall, Jeffrey Tibbs, Markells. It's another kid named Markells, and the other kids, that's playing with us. Definitely planning on training them, getting them better. A lot of them playing with me for AAU now, and they come to my training, and I got few tricks up my sleeve.
I'm sure. Obviously, we hear now the platform is going to what it's going to. Like I mentioned with Coach Boy, you've been along for since the inception of it. Why I started it. We are now in your backyard. Like just again, I asked talk about the platform. What does it mean, especially to we came over and interviewed your guys. Yeah. We are kicking off trying to get to all the state champs. So we want to hit. We want to hit the 1A champ. Well, we're probably not going to go to 6 hours. We'll probably get them on the phone to talk to them. But we definitely want to hit DePaul. We definitely want to hit HF, of course.
Right.
And then we want to hit Phillips, obviously. So we want to hit all. But we started off with you guys. Just kind of talk about that a little bit.
Man, like I told Bo when he reached out to me and when we was talking, when you called me and I said and he was like, okay, yeah, great. I told you from the get-go, it's appreciative to that you guys are even considering us. It's because it's a high school platform, but for you guys to consider us, and not only the fact that we back-to-back championships, a lot of people didn't, say or
acknowledge
that, for some reason. But I don't care. You already know how it is.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You already know what it is behind the scenes.
Yeah,
So it didn't matter to me because I know this is what I do. I've been winning for a while, and for you guys to invite us over and come to our school and take the time out y'all day to interview not only all the kids, but give all the coaches, our coaches, respect and come and actually interview us and give us this platform. It was a blessing. Like I told you from the go when you interviewed me the first time, this platform is a blessing for some kids that don't get a chance. You guys give them a chance and an outlet to speak and say what they want to say. You know what I'm saying?
It's really important. That last part for me is really important because I'm somebody I'm always gonna speak my mind. I'm gonna say.
Yeah, you are.
95% of the time, I'll say what's on my mind, and 102% of the time, it'll get me in trouble, and I really don't care. But it is very important for me to have this platform, and honestly, I'm like getting more comfortable in the role of the responsibility that this platform is bringing for me. We get in my DMs all the time, kids and parents and coaches, they want us to come out or they kind of respect the platform. I run into people at the supermarket and they just be showing love. So I really appreciate it. It's taken me a while to, not so much accept that role, but damn, that's a huge responsibility because like I told D, y'all don't just let anybody into y'all circle.
No.
You got to work for that shit. And so the work speaks for itself. So no, I really, definitely really appreciate it, man.
Definitely a big platform now, man.
I appreciate that.
You you reach far and beyond. Man.
Yeah, we got our Unsigned Senior Showcase coming up next Saturday down at 167. Got 25 guys coming out. One coming from Arizona.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually excited about that. I think I checked this morning because I was finishing up some stuff. I think we're up to 53 coaches coming out. Every kid will have a photographer and a videographer assigned to them.
That's cool.
To get all of their content, and it's all free. I don't charge.
Say, look at that. That's
I don't charge for none of this.
That's why you're being blessed. It's gonna be bigger than what you know.
You know, some of this comes out of the household budget. So, my wife, a lot of times, she don't be too happy.
I know, believe me, I know.
It's like, well, we can't get eggs today because I had to buy Gatorade.
Yeah, I know.
So, it is what it is. But now, before we go, man, I